Coming up, live coverage of this Tuesday night NBA game here on 2K Sports. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant. Well, this matchup features two teams that are elite when it comes to rebounding, Doris.
You know, there was a point at which, BA, it felt like... Rebounding was almost, especially on the offensive end, de-emphasized. Now you're getting back to a point where understanding dominating the defensive backboards. It means finishing your possession defensively and offensively creating more opportunity. It's an important aspect on both ends.
And now Dallas' starting group. They've got Daniel Gafford, Kyrie Irving out there with Washington, and it's Prosper in at the 4.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he?
Woohoo! LaMelo Ball with the ball on a string. How about that drive?
Pass to Prosper. Back to Irving. James with a steal. There's Ball with a 3. Pure from three-point range. Ball's got 5 now.
Boy, early in his career, LaMelo Ball has let you know I am dangerous from deep. The 3 ball is good.
Here's Prosper. Clock at 6. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Prosper. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Irving. Fires the 3.
Well, to me, that's the wingspan of Jaylen Brown bothering shooters. This guy gets right in their space and throws them off balance.
Brown with a screen. Brown can't hit. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I was able to speak with the Lakers head coach. I asked Coach how they plan to defend Kyrie Irving. He laughed and said, "That's top secret, but seriously, Irving's got those moves, the counter moves, the incredible finishing around the rim, and sometimes you just hope Kyrie has an off night." We'll see how locked in Kyrie is tonight, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Irving for three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Has to wear. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. P.J. Washington picks one up.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Los Angeles shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he makes both free throws. Irving with it. 35 points his last game. Irving is doubled. Pass to Gafford. Outside Irving. Jump shot is good.
That is pure from Kyrie. Fantastic working off the catch.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Here's Washington. Off target at the rim.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Has to Ware. Lets the three fly. Drops in the three. Ware's got 5 now.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants to View the game plan. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Pass to Gafford. The three from Washington. Some solid defense from James.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Gafford with the block.
Do not go up soft against Daniel Gafford. He will send it right back at you.
And that one drops for him.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Back to Irving. Throws it up high. James with a steal. Here's Brown. The shot's good on the assist by James. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor, a lot of the damage coming in transition.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
James finds Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Irving. And he makes it on the layup. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, you know you're going to see some great ball handling when Kyrie is on the floor. Nice finish.
James passes to Ball. Back to James. And James throws it down.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Mavericks trail by 14. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Gafford passes to Irving. Buries it from three. Irving's gotten his third basket of the night.
Boy, the range of Kyrie and the quickness and efficiency with which he gets it off. Look out.
Pass to James. It's stolen by Washington. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. And here's Gafford. Here's Prosper. No points so far. And here's Gafford. 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Offensive board. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Here's James. There's the drive. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Christie. He's averaging about 6 points per game. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Dallas making a change here. Marshall's checked in. And let's use this break to recognize your Western Conference Player of the Week, LeBron James.
He has been so impressive on defense, and it really comes down to effort. He has been working so hard to terrorize the offense and keep them under pressure at all times.
The Lakers on D. It's a 13-point game. Count the basket.
You are not going to find too many better in the mid-range than Kyrie Irving.
Pass to James. Kick out to Brown. And they'll get another chance. Second chance shot. And the layup is good. Brown's got 6 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Mavericks trail by 13. Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
BA, this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
It's scooped up. Gafford. Pass to Prosper. Takes a three. He buries it from three.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Ball passes to James. Outside, Brown. Out to James. 5 on the clock. Brown with it. Good. And Brown gets the assist. And the Lakers lead by 12.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Pass to Prosper. Lets it go from 14. Brown with the steal. To the paint. Here's James. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Give him 8.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Prosper. Now Gafford. Here's Prosper. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Prosper.
Outside, Brown. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. We're well over the halfway point of the season now, Doris. Teams starting to check the standings more often.
That is so true, Brian, because the playoff picture starts to come into a little bit sharper focus. The best teams usually have created some level of separation. Then you usually have those middle-of-the-pack teams. What's amazing to me is the parity in the league. And typically we're seeing the tightness reflected in the standings.
There's a screen by Marshall. Williams against ball. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Hardy. There's the 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here's James. It's rebounded by Dallas. James with a steal. To the middle. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Williams against Ball. Williams passes to Marshall. Now here's Gafford. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Lets it fly from 18. Marshall can't hit.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And he makes it. James has got 10 points.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And so it's Williams with he brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Down by 15. To the right side for 3. Hardy gets the 3 to fall. Hardy's got his second basket of the game.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Out to James. They get it again. Goes back up. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
This shot by Hardy, no good. Los Angeles leading by 12. James inside, pass to Ware, fires the 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 7th assist here tonight.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Here's Hardy, check by James. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Left side, Brown. And it's James with the jam.
The offensive arsenal of LeBron James is tremendous. The ability to hurt defenses in so many ways is something else.
Williams on the wing, pounded by Ball. And the foul called on Moses Brown. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Lively. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Golden State Warriors.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
The 3, Hardy. And it goes out. Out of bounds. Last touch by Hardy. The Lakers lead by 19. James inside. Marshall's there. Back to James. There's Ball with a 3. Pass to James. There's the triple. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And that's it for the first quarter in what has been a very lopsided game. It's Los Angeles running away with this one. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
The Lakers lead by 22. Up. On the court right now for the Mavericks. Washington and Lively down low. Hardy is out there with Williams, and it's Marshall in at the 3. Offensive rebound. James passes to Penberthy. Over Washington. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Penberthy's got his first points of the game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Thibault against Williams. Pass to Washington. Now here's Williams. 6 on the shot clock. The 3, Hardy. Sinks it from distance. Hardy's got 9.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Pass to Lively. Back to Washington. And Washington powers it through.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
They set a pick. Down low. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And of all LeBron's championship characteristics, and there are many, his greatest may be his unselfishness.
Here's Hardy, hounded by Ball. Pass to Hardy from deep. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And this team has been unstoppable away from their own arena. Up there with some of the best road teams we've ever seen.
No question about that. It's hard enough to win in this league with the parity, but to do it away from your home floor and home fans, that's something to be proud of.
Rejected by James.
He could not get that one over LeBron James. Just perfect position, great strength, and send it back, Mr. James.
A chance to check out Dallas's upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic. Then on Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers.
And for their matchup with the Clippers, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
Lively passes to Marshall. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Dallas shooting their first foul shots of the night.
Shooting for Dallas.
And he drops the first.
At the line for 2.
And so he hits both. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
First trip to the line for him here.
It's something I remember from their last outing. He was excellent at the charity stripe.
He's off on the second. Dallas has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's the floater. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. To the wing on the left. The 3 from Washington. James with the rebound.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Fires from deep. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Marshall. It's blocked.
And blocks like this fire Ball's team up. They love watching him show some force on defense.
The shot by James, no good. The Mavericks have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Williams passes to Hardy. Deflected! James against Washington. James, that's good.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Timeout on the floor. Mavericks. Finney Smith checked in for Washington. Here's a look at some stats for LeBron James.
Over the last 10 games, he's been on an absolute tear, finding all kinds of ways to be a thorn in the opposition's side, just working on offense and getting the looks he wants out there.
Stolen by Ball. Here's Penberthy, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
This is why you run your offense through LeBron. Great vision, great decision maker.
Here's Hardy. He's got 9. Off the mark there with a 3.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
James deciding where to go with it. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
James with the block.
Oh, LeBron with suffocating defense. He can still get it done.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Prosper's checked in for Finney-Smith, and Irving is subbed in for Williams. Pass to Prosper. Outside Irving. Here's Marshall to stop the drought. Knocks down the long J. Marshall's got 5 points in the quarter.
See, Kyrie never hesitates. As soon as he sees that open man, boy, it is on time.
There's the block. And he gets it back. James outside. Another shot. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Lakers ball.
Looking at the 2K leaderboard, these teams have been outstanding at creating offense through their defense. The Lakers, number 1.
It's one thing to cause turnovers, but the key is turning those takeaways into points. And this team is the best in the league at doing that.
A 3 off the inbound. Drills it from deep. James has got 20.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Inside. Pass to Marshall. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, we're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see, and your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that.
No doubt, Allie. Thank you.
Despite the fact that LeBron James is now in the league for over 2 decades, he continues to dominate.
Lively with a screen on Thibault. Irving for 3. Offensive rebound. Six to shoot. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Prosper. Back to Marshall. Floats one up. Rejected by James.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And it's Penberthy missing. Dallas has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Penberthy's got his 4th rebound in this one. The kick out to Ball. Launches it. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Last time they met was in Dallas.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. There's a screen. James, a good look. He hits the back iron and sinks it. James has got 24 points.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
And Irving has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. From deep. Ball with the rebound.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Penberthy, the pass to James. Here's Thibault. Three-pointer off the mark. And for Dallas, they're shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
Walker, he's checked in for the Lakers. Gafford, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Christie comes in for Hardy. Here's Gafford. Here's Prosper. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Penberthy, that's good. Penberthy's got 7 points.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
To win the drought. And it's Irving missing.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
All right, Doris, Kyrie Irving is a special talent. What's his greatest asset, you think, on the floor?
Oh, B.A., this is a tough question. If you ask NBA players, they'll tell you the guy with the best handle historically is Kyrie Irving. But to me, his best attribute, fearlessness, the ability to deliver when it most matters.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting just 38% in this quarter. Penberthy, the pass to ball. Here's Penberthy. Lays it up and banks it in. Penberthy's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
I mean, once he crosses the timeline, you need to pick him up. He can drop it in from way back.
Here's Penberthy. And Gafford with the block. Irving with it. Guarded now by Ball. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well, you love the unselfish nature of Kyrie Irving. He understands it's his job to make the guys around him feel good and find them in their sweet spots.
And it's Penberthy missing.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from Irving.
The neat thing about Kyrie Irving is you get style and substance. This guy's such a fluid player, makes the game look effortless.
Washington's checked in for Dallas. Irving for three. And Klingon pulls it down.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Pass to Penberthy. The three. He drops it from range. Penberthy's got 12 points.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league. Lonzo with the right decision there.
To the inside. Oh, they pick off the pass. Down low.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
It's good.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
The Mavericks shooting at just 26% in the second. Here's Christie, covered by Thibault. Washington. Here's Gafford. It's tipped. There's 1:34 left in the second. Pass to Klingon. Here's Thibault. Lets it go from deep. Gets the three ball to go. 6 points for him.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
What a masterful performance from Kyrie Irving. He's over a decade into his career. He can still take over a game.
Ball against Irving. And Gafford comes to help. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
And it's a completely new group for the Lakers. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Here's Irving. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Irving's got 17.
Very hard to stop Kyrie Irving once he has his rhythm. Now he's relentless, seeking out some buckets.
And just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Yeah, he's not just trying to score. He's trying to embarrass someone. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Irving, the pass to Gafford. Here's Christie, hounded by Ball. Here's Irving, and that one comes up a bit short. Now Ball, 9 points in the game. And a nice finish on the layup. Ball's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. And he's already notched a double-double. He'll look to continue this strong play in the next quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Off to a hot start, but, of course, you got to finish strong, right, Kenny?
We say it all the time. Run through the tape. No, y'all say that.
Now looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Dallas Mavericks.
I'll say this. Yeah, you want to protect the paint. But when you're getting killed from long range, you have to make the adjustment defensively. They're not going to win like this.
Seems highly unlikely, indeed. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Jaylen Brown is out there with Ball. Then it's Moses Brown. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Ware in at the power forward. That's the Laker 5. Washington outside. Pass to Prosper. The 3 is up. Sends it home from three-point land. Prosper's got his second basket of the night.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
They grab their own miss. Brown passes to Brown. James, right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Ball with a 3. Christie with a rebound. Irving, the pass to Christie. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
Assisted.
Irving's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Out to James. Brown, a screen on Washington. Goes up from the top of the key. James can't get it to go.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Gafford, he can't hit that time. Good work defensively by James. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the 3rd quarter. Oh, and the jam by James.
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Irving for 3. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Brown. Launches a 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. And quickly, the 2K leaderboard, showing the teams blocking the most shots over the last month. The Lakers, number 1.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end, denying shots left and right over the past month.
Irving for 3. Hauled in by Brown.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
James outside. Tries again. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Gafford's got 7 rebounds in the game. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
For P.J. Washington, it's important he continue to establish himself as a floor spacer. This guy can really make threes.
2 shots.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. James finds Brown. Shakes him. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Brown's got 10.
Well, good things happen for this team when Jaylen Brown gets into the paint. So efficient inside.
Irving against Brown. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point. Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
There's a screen. Here's Irving. Rejected by James. Pass to Ware from the arc. Knocks down the triple. 11 points in the game.
Well, LeBron James always surveying the floor. Few players in the history of the game have the court vision that LeBron has.
And the shot's good by Irving.
Just 1 for 5 this quarter, but don't expect him to back away from adversity.
Brown, a screen on Washington. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And Irving has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. And he banks in the layup. Irving's got 22.
What's amazing about Kyrie is the number of go-to moves he has on the interior.
No debate there. He got hammered.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Lakers?
Just a great job running the floor in transition. They realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
Here's Irving. He's got 22. Goes up on the baseline. Brown with some nice D. The Lakers have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Ball outside. Here we go, all alone.
Lakers foul.
And a look now at a few years' worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for the last handful of seasons for LeBron James.
And that decline in assist numbers over the last few years is what has made him more of a one-note player on offense. If he could integrate more passing back into his game, he'd be giving opposing defenses a much harder time.
I think you have to admire the aggressiveness with which P.J. Washington plays every single night.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Washington with the ball. Picked up by James. It's deflected. They retain possession.
And his struggles have been apparent, unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Back to Brown. Kept alive. The kick out to Ball. Pass to James. And here's Brown. Over Irving. Yet another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well. Hitting his guys right in their spots. To the paint. Here's Gafford. Rejected by Brown. James passes to Brown, and Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Dallas has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Christie. Back to Irving. Tries to break his ice. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And Ball gets it to go.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Washington. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Kick out to Brown. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardy comes in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Prosper. He's got 6. Back to Gafford. Pass to Washington. Shot clock at 6. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. Williams is checked in for Dallas.
Mavericks substitution, number 10, Brandon Williams.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Prosper. Here's Gafford. Rejected by Brown. The Lakers shooting about 53% in the third. A very good number.
Now, Jaylen Brown gets his feet set in the catch and shoot and just drills it.
Ball against Williams. James with the block. Here's Brown. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Can they get it? Williams into the lane. Rejected by Brown. Up top Ball. Williams defending. And several years ago, the NBA introduced the Supermax. How do you think it's worked out, Doris?
Yeah, I think every decision, Brian, that the league makes is trying to make sure that everybody has an equal opportunity for a championship. This particular implementation has made it easier for small market teams to retain their stars. And think about it. Even if someone signs it and then gets traded, at least those teams get an opportunity to get big draft capital. That's huge.
Give yourself a big round of applause. Substitution on the court.
Ball against Williams. Here's James. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
At his size, LeBron is a handful inside. And sometimes you can't help but foul him to try and prevent that easy bucket.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. Both free throws good from James.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Ball against Williams. Gafford with a screen on Ball to the middle. And the dunk by Gafford.
Emphatic finishes are becoming routine for Mr. Gafford.
Stolen by Gafford. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on LeBron James. And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
At the line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
And time for us to check in on the NBA assist leaders over the last 10 games. LaMelo Ball, number 1.
He's making a lot of friends with the way he's been moving the ball, setting up his teammates nicely in their favorite spots.
Taking 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Dallas. There's a screen by Marshall. Over to the wing. From behind the arc. On target from range. Marshall's got 13. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
And he makes a first. Finney Smith's checked in for Dallas.
At the line for the Lakers.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Dallas with it. Outside, Williams. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Williams. Here's Marshall. Fires for 3. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Now here's Walker. 3-pointer. Williams grabs the board. Here's Marshall. He's got 13. And connects on the 9-footer. 15 points in the game.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
Ball against Williams. Klingon. Penberthy, the pass to Ball.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Clock at 6. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And they pick up 2. Klingon's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Boy, what a nice find from LaMelo Ball. You can tell this guy loves setting up his teammates.
And that one good. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Penberthy, that's good.
LaMelo Ball showing off that facilitation. That is pretty pick-and-roll basketball.
Dallas has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the 3rd quarter. Got a hand on it. And there's James on the assist by Ball. James has got 12 points in just the 2nd half. The Mavericks shooting 35% in the 3rd quarter. Outside, Williams. He takes it in. That one falls.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
The Lakers shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Inside, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford.
Checking in for the Mavericks, number 2.
40 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. And there's James from the arc. And he recovers it.
Big offensive board. They can milk that clock even more now.
The fadeaway. Again, the Lakers score.
There's been no question as to which team is attacking the offensive glass harder.
Ball against Williams. Outside, Finney-Smith. Pass to Lively. Back to Marshall. Finney-Smith with it. 6 on the shot clock.
Los Angeles foul. Walker. That's his first personal foul. 15.
First one falls for him.
Shooting for Dallas, Lively.
That one misses. Here's Walker. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be back in a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter. We've got Najee Marshall. Williams is out there with Hardy. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Liddell in at the 4. Pass to Penberthy from downtown. It's stolen. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Beyond the arc. Marshall can't hit. James outside. The baseline J is on the way, and the rebound goes to Dallas. And he lobs it up to the rim, and a slam dunk by Lively.
Well, Mr. Lively might be the best catch and finisher in the alley-oop situation. That's the dunk, folks.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Ball surveys the floor. Walker for three. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Liddell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Doris, with so many franchises, the star player has a lot of sway.
Well, to me, B.A., so much of this speaks to which star are we talking about. If you take someone like Stephen Curry, who historically has welcomed other stars to play alongside him, or has at moments in his career had to elevate young players who maybe have to play through some mistakes, he welcomes both. It depends on the star we're talking about.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Liddell. Pass to Marshall. 3-pointer. Rejected by James. Ball passes to James. And it's James with the jam.
The ability to sustain productivity over the entirety of his career, LeBron James is a modern marvel.
Outside, Williams. Here's Hardy. Jacks up a 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
To the middle. Here's Klingon. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Well, this is why you have to love the basketball intellect of LeBron James. He is simply manipulating the defense in the pick and roll to get what he wants.
Hardy, the pass to Williams. Basket counts. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Out to James. Knocks it down from distance.
LeBron James has built his game well beyond the three-point line. You've got to check him everywhere.
Marshall passes to Lively. Williams against ball. To the wing, right side. Here's Hardy. Just 5 on the clock. Rejected by James. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. And Dallas making a change here. Edwards is checked in.
Number 20, Kessler Edwards.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. The Lakers have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, B.A., you have 2 choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
And Dallas making a change here. Irving's checked in. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And Los Angeles making a change here. Brown's checked in. And the second free throw is good.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavericks. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Good on the shot. Penberthy's got 20 points.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead. Great chemistry between 2 teammates. Love the passing.
Pass to James. Outside, Brown. The three ball. Another possession, another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
Here's Williams. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by James. Ball with it. Guarded now by Williams. They get it back. The kick out to Ball. James, right side. From outside the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. James has got 47 points.
This is why LeBron's so tricky to defend. Yes, he has the strength to go inside and finish, but he's also got such touch from behind the arc.
Here's Williams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Moses Brown. And a final mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
James, outside. Second shot opportunity. The Mavericks pull it in. Prosper's got his 6th rebound on the night. Right side, Williams. And the basket by Prosper. Ball with it. Out to James. He shoots. Brown inside. He's guarded by Gafford. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
Always willing to embrace contact. LeBron James has the kind of frame that can absorb it any time.
Washington's checked in for the Mavericks. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Here's the break. Here's Christie. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And here's Ball. Pass to James. There's another rebound. And he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass.
Brown passes to James. Good. He hits again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Now Irving, defended by Brown. Now here's Irving. This one for 3. James with the rebound. James has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Brown with a screen. Here's Ball. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Well, that's just a smart move by LaMelo Ball. Uses the screen to shake the defender. That's nice.
Mavericks shooting only 36% since the 4th quarter started. And they doubled up Irving. Washington outside. 11 feet out. The shot no good. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. The shot by James, no good. The Mavericks shooting just 34% so far in this one. Pass to Prosper. Now here's Gafford, defended by Brown. Irving for 3. Counted from distance. Irving's got 25 points.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Brown with a screen. Here's James. Nice D from Gafford. Irving against Brown. There's another block.
Swatting shots away with ferocity.
He is not messing around in this one. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, B.A. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
Brown against Irving. Six to shoot. Pass to Washington. The three.
You know, we can get lost in LeBron's offensive skills. His defense has always been phenomenal as well.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That'll get him his fourth foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Here's Prosper. Here's Christie. High post Gafford. To the inside. Prosper misses. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Brown, a screen on Gafford. Brown inside, working on Gafford. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Dallas ball.
And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, B.A. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
The Lakers call timeout.
Get up, get down. It's your Lakers. Laker fans, your Lakers.
So it's Los Angeles now.
Make some noise.
Ball passes to Penberthy. Out to James. It's stolen by Washington. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Irving for three. Connects from downtown. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, you know that Kyrie is going to be looking for a shot in that situation. It isn't hard for him to find one ever, it seems.
Another bucket. Wow. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
B.A., it feels like he can't miss.
Pass to Prosper. Here's the three. Another three for Dallas.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Knocks it loose. A minute 42 left in the game. The three from Washington. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
Personal foul.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Well, when you list the best players in the NBA right now, Doris, most of the top guys are from outside the U.S.
B.A., I don't know why that is. There's a lot of theories out there, one of which is the 1992, the initial Dream Team, so captivated the imagination of fans across the world. So I think that's part of it. We have to love that the game of basketball is so popular in countries outside of the United States, and we would be making a mistake if we did not give the league the credit it deserves for wanting to grow the game internationally. It has not been solely and exclusively focused here in the United States. They want everyone to love the game as much as we do.
Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple-double.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Lakers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And certainly a point of pride. They've now won 50 games this year.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for LeBron James.
Boy, I think you could pick about any area of this basketball game and feel like he excelled in it. He was a dominant figure at both ends of the floor and finishes with a triple-double. What an unbelievable performance.
Here's Christie, hounded by Ball. 14 feet away. And that's off the glass and in. Irving's got 33 points.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The 15-footer pulls in another board.
Rebound after rebound after rebound.
He is crashing with energy. Man, you gotta love it. Ball finds James. Over Irving. Oh, another one falls. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Irving looking around. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
LeBron, you got that perimeter shot falling as the game wore on. How'd you dial it in?
I work on my shot every day. I work on my game every day, so it doesn't matter if I miss all of them in the first, second, third. I still believe that I'm going to make the next one.
All that hard work really paid off late. Congratulations.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, LeBron James.